Hi, I'm Anya, and today my husband and I are going to Hinton for a weekend. I don't know if it's just me, but I love exploring new places. I love some aspects of traveling, but the aspect I do not even like to any extent is when you have to take your body and get it to another point. And for me, when you have to drive for more than a couple of hours, I need a justification for myself. Why exactly am I spending so much time in the car? Usually the justification is that we're gonna spend at least a couple of days there. And the longer the road, the more difficult it is for me to explain to myself why am I doing that. Don't get me wrong, there are so many amazing places in Canada anyone would love to see. But for me, it's such a hassle. There's so much work, even like packing for a couple of days. It's something I just don't like by no means. Hinton is kind of the closest big provincial park we can get to. There's also Elk Island, and we've been there twice already. I just want to see as many new places as I can. And I'm so excited that I have a privilege of visiting so many amazing places. Don't get me wrong, as a Ukrainian, there's nature in Ukraine is amazingly beautiful, but if you've been to European countries, they cannot afford that much territory to dedicate to nature as Canada can. Then again, as long as I'm here, I want to take advantage of me being here and to see as much of Canada as I can. I have so many plans. I want to travel to so many places. So far, just getting to the closest we can get to. So, packing. Not even packing by itself. I think I really hate unpacking because packing is kind of easy because you have to put everything in one place. But when you're unpacking, you just have to sort everything to the places where everything belongs to. I'm not going to take too much stuff, only because we're going for a couple of days. I will be taking this backpack with me. This is my husband's backpack. He had some pins on it. I rearranged them to cover the logo. There are lots of storage areas. There are lots of storage areas. I love a good storage, don't you? But yeah, it's fine. I'm still not gonna be carrying it around. It's just gonna be in the car. Yoga mat also goes with me. I have this ritual that I've had like for several years in a row. A morning warm-up. Nothing too extraordinary, just maybe like 5 to 10 minutes of some stretching exercise, mostly stretching. I don't feel comfortable skipping those. That's why I'm taking the mat with me. The only thing I'm really unsure about is what the weather is gonna be like. I didn't live in Edmonton long enough to claim I know what the weather here is supposed to be at a certain period of time. It's so windy right now, like it's kind of wind that actually it ruins the whole weather itself, because it's pretty sunny out there right now. It's really warm, but the wind is just not friendly, it's not welcoming. It might be different in Hinton. It might be really hot and like less wind or no wind at all. So I have no idea. Good morning. Yes, it is morning of the next day. I didn't film yesterday because there was not much to film. We actually had some plans to walk around after we came here, but I don't know about you, but for me, plans almost never work. I think plans are not supposed to work at all. They just give an outline of where you're trying to get to. We left later than we expected, and like the road took us also longer than we expected, so we came here almost at 8, I think. And we just didn't want to go anywhere, and we stayed in the room eventually. So that was pretty exciting. But today we are going to get out, even though the weather is not as it was expected. It's cloudy, and I think it's 10 degrees top today in Hinton. But yeah, we're already here, so we're gonna get out eventually. I'm gonna show you the room. Okay, the best part of the room is that there's a hot tub. We've never stopped in a room in a hot tub. I think it's pretty nice, especially when you're tired after the road and you don't want to go anywhere. Also, I had no idea that this is a hotel by the road, and it is. And in the future, I'd prefer not to stay in such a place because I have very sensitive sleep and it's definitely not for me. But anyways, we're already here. There is a nice fireplace as well. Maybe today we're gonna turn it on. Oh, I have no idea why there's this sink in the room. It seems totally inappropriate as for me. I don't know, maybe it's pretty low, maybe it's for kids. It makes more sense to have these little stools, right? Stools for kids, like so that they can reach the sink. There's another sink that is outside, and I don't get the point of having two sinks in the room. Maybe they felt the need to fill it in with something. What I absolutely love about this room is the height of the ceilings. It creates pretty comfortable feeling. I'm trying not to get too upset about the weather, but we planned outdoors activities and mostly for today. And I wanted to film all of that and to walk around and to enjoy the nature. And I'm trying not to get upset about it, but I have no idea how it's gonna go now. We have reached William A. Switzer Provincial Park, and it's stunning here, and it's very cold and rainy, and it's so cold in here, and I think we're not gonna make it. We're gonna what are we gonna do? I don't know, but like it's very cold. It's June. We went elsewhere to the Blue Lake. Yeah, we're somewhere near the Blue Lake. And it seems a little bit better here. No rain, less cold. So we're gonna try to go for a walk here. There is a lodge in here and there is no one here. Like we've been passing through, and I don't think there was a single person here. It's a little bit scary because I'm afraid to bump into a bear or a cougar or whatever, or whoever else you can meet here in Canadian forest. But yeah, it's very pretty here. Where are all the people? Where are you? That's how horror movies start. The squirrel. It's a killer squirrel. She's gonna kill us. No. Oh. We went to Beaver Boardwalk, which is basically inside Hinton, and it's fine here. It's still gloomy, and but it's warmer than it was near the lakes. And I read that this boardwalk is the longest beaver boardwalk in the world. I read that you can actually see beavers here, but we'll see. Hopefully, would be really cool. Someone made a sweet tiny house in here. Signs of beavers, but no beavers. We've been sitting in Starbucks drinking some coffee because we got really cold, minding our business, and then this girl approaches us. She looks really scared. She's very scared and young, and be like, "Is it your blue Dodge Journey on the parking?" We're like, "Yes," and it already felt like trouble. And she was like, "Well, I hit it a little bit when I was parking," and we were like, "Oh, okay." So this is our first incident in Canada, and I think it was supposed to happen at some point. I think so. And this is one of the reasons I've been procrastinating with getting my driver's license. I have class 7 now. I'm not proactive about it because I'm really scared of doing something like that. And yeah, car insurances are wild in Canada, and I have this fear of it getting even higher. So yeah, and like this girl, she turned out to be 16 years old. She called her mom. Her mom came here. Like the girl, she was afraid to say anything. And we were totally chill about it because like nothing too major happened. We've just exchanged insurance info, and I think it's gonna be covered, so it's fine. But the girl was so scared. And if I hit someone's car, I would be scared as well. Even if they were chill about it. It's just nothing went as planned in this trip. Like nothing. Zero happened as expected. Zero. We stopped by some local store that we have never seen in Edmonton, and it's really nice, like very cozy, and we've got some stuff there. Bath bomb for a bathtub. Some caffeine-free tea to drink before going to bed because it's kind of cold and it's time to get cozy. Giant blueberries. They're really big, and I'm pretty sure they're called giant. One of the things I will never understand in Canada is why put every tea package in a wrap? You could say that David's tea is on a pricier side of teas, but I've noticed it with Lipton as well. In Ukraine, if you buy tea, all packages are gonna be just like that, with no extra wrap. And I don't see why would you do that? Does it preserve smell or something? I don't think so.